Alrighty, Chris and folks, anybody that watches this, I haven't been able to touch a guitar for like several days, maybe 4. This finger, the middle finger, because I cut my nails short, and I was played a bit when I first got Greeny last week, and it split open, so you can't even touch when they're like that. And then that one started feeling better, and I cut up the boxes from getting the guitar that had the staples and stuff in it, and somehow I gouged this pointing finger and took a little micro chunk off of there, and this one was worse to touch for days. But I made the mistake of trying to play like 5 days ago or whatever, and I put some of that liquid bandage on it, which actually stopped it from healing. So yesterday I took a nail file and I literally sanded that stuff off. It's still shiny on my nail because that liquid bandage is on there. And it's finally I can just touch, you know, and so I got to be careful. I'm holding the pick like an old lady, you know, just being careful for now. So Chris, I just tuned this to 432 for the first time. I was watching Tom Bukovac on YouTube, and I remember when I went to see Rick Derringer 10 years ago or so down at the Bull Run, and I hung out with him. I come into the Bull Run downstairs in the back, and the door was open. He was in there tuning the bass and his own guitars, and I'm there, hey Rick, how you doing? He's, yeah, come on in. So just me and him in the room for like 15-20 minutes, and I think that's what he tuned at. I'm there, how come you're tuning the bass player's bass? He said, well, I tuned to a lower frequency. I think he said might have been 432, I could be wrong. But it was a lower frequency. And he said because it's actually creates more of some kind of well, we know music, any kind of sound whatsoever is a vibration. So I just tried it. It's not a whole half step down for sure. It's just a little bit. Well, you know how I can tell if it's a half step down? Is I'll just hit it. No, it's not, because it's still in E, but it's a lower E, because it would show E flat. So it's not a half step down at all. Anyways, Chris, I don't know if I demonstrated the pickup tone on these. I can't remember shit lately. So and I'm playing through a $175 little cube amp. I did one on clean last week when I first got the Greeny'S, so this one's on heavy dirt. So that's a Dorian, Chris, just a little lesson tidbit. Whoop. Is all G major. That's a Dorian. That's why I just did a little riff up here in the D block. It's the 5-chord of G major, and if I played it and leaned towards the certain notes there, all the same notes of A Dorian, but I could give it the D Mixolydian flavor if I go D to D. Or start with its major third of D. But I can the same notes as A Dorian. Just go leaning to the A note, the A Dorian flavor. So that's all G major. But I want you to hear that middle position. I can't remember if I demonstrated it before. It's almost got a little wah-wah effect. So that, I was watching a little bit of song. I went on and listened to some of that Bernie Marsden there, Working Man or whatever it's called, and cool stuff. And then I just saw a song Remains the Same on the right, so I listened to a little bit of the live, and Page has that sound, well, you know, in his guitars, he's got it wired, so he's got out of phase as one of his options on there, and he was using it in one of the songs, and that's similar to this sound. I mean, boy, that sounds like that Greeny'S sound in the middle position. You know, and then you got your regular sound, yeah? A little bit of out of phase, but in the middle with the out of phase, you turn the bridge volume down just a little bit, and then it's regular middle position. Maybe, let me try it, put it on clean. Neck. Oh yeah, because I got to turn way down. And then in the middle. Bridge. So, yeah, it's just a little tidbit on Greeny again. I'm getting another one of these Monday. It'll be here. This has got a wicked nice top on it. I mean, I rubbed it out with Novus too. I'm not doing the satin. They come with a satin finish to them. I did it to all my 59s, so it's got looks like a VOS kind of finish. It's a little shiny, but not high gloss. The one that's coming's top is, I think, way more killer, and I might age that one, so we'll see. I don't care. You know, we're not going to be here for that long on this earth. Might as well fuck around a little. Tidbit, and I'll go post it. I like that middle sound, and plus I can hot rod them anytime I want, but I won't part with the pickups.